Hello and welcome to today's training. My name is Eleni and today I'm going to be talking about why you have not yet attracted in your sacred union partner. Now, I'm specifically going to be speaking to the women who are either single and desiring to attract in their sacred union partner, or to women that are currently in a relationship who know on a deep level that the relationship isn't truly for them, yet continue to stay in the relationship, hoping that maybe someone else will show up, or hoping that their person that they're with will change. Now, whichever category that you fall under, what is needed here to attract in or manifest what you desire is deep internal work, subconscious reprogramming at the identity level, at the core level, which means looking at your current beliefs about love, about your worth, about receiving, about men, about intimacy. Because your beliefs up until this point has got you to where you are. And because of these beliefs, you have attracted in certain experiences into your life. And so if on a deep level, on a really deep subconscious level, you believe that you are not worthy of deep intimacy and sacred union, you will continually attract in people that reflect this back to you. In other words, other people with low self-worth, or other men with low self-worth, that probably do not treat you well. If when you were a child, for example, you had an avoidant parent or parents, and say one of them was an addict, perhaps drank alcohol or smoked weed or was a workaholic or something, and you hold an internal belief that you do not deserve deep love, you will continually attract in people that reflect this back to you. Until you do the deep internal work to know and believe on a deep level that you are lovable, that you are worthy of deep love, that God is supporting you, that God wants good things for your life. Until you anchor these beliefs into your identity and clear out of emotional baggage and drama from your past, for example, emotional drama that is activated in your body when you're triggered, and learning to emotionally regulate, you will attract in people that again will help you play out these patterns. There are so many women that think that meeting the one will help fill them and fill a void or a gap inside of them so that they feel full. And this is not the answer. Because if you're somebody who is seeking this from somebody else, You may very well attract in somebody nice for a little while. And then when you're triggered or when things don't feel good in the relationship and they walk out the door, you may feel like you're being abandoned because they're triggering your abandonment wounds, which is a reflection of where you're abandoning yourself because you're not filling yourself with your own love first. This as an example. Whatever is going on inside of you is going to be reflected in the external world, in the people who you attract, in what you experience many times as well. If you desire something different, you have to shift the universe inside of you. So then it shifts external to you as well. If you desire to attract in a sacred union partner, and you know on a deep level that the man that you're with is not it or him, because we know, like on a deep level, on a body level, women know he's not going to come into your experience because you haven't made space for him. And even if you're single, you need to create space within yourself for him. And I say this even with women who are in relationship. You want to deepen an intimacy with your man, you need to create space to receive more of him. Which means looking at all of this stuff inside of you that is blocking intimacy, looking at all of these things inside of you that is blocking the man that you truly desire, the parts of you that do not feel worthy, the parts of you that are so afraid of being hurt again, the parts of you that you don't even really want to look at because you feel if you touch those parts, you will like feel all that pain that you've shoved down for years and numbed out, and you can't be present with yourself. You know, one of my favorite things that I read a lot on social media, especially Facebook, is all of these emotionally unavailable men that are out there. Yes, I agree that women can be more emotionally mature than men. Yes. However, if you're continually attracting in emotionally unavailable men, where are you still not being able to be present with yourself and your own emotions? Where are you emotionally unavailable to yourself? Shift this inside of you and see the presence that you will receive from the men that you attract into your experience, even from other men in your life, from family members, from cousins, uncles, fathers, brothers. It all starts from within. The shift has to happen within you first. If you're with a man and you know he's not for you, you need to leave him. You need to create space for what you actually desire in your life. And stop being so selfish and arrogant, thinking that, oh, somebody else will just show up. Because you're hurting him and yourself as well. And that kind of energy and selfishness will be reflected back to the other person that you attract as well. Goodness. So this work, right? It's not about being more feminine, like this in dressing more feminine to attract in a masculine man. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work just doing this, looking at all this surface level shine, right? True feminine beauty, true radiance starts from within. Sacred union, to come into sacred union with yourself, is to come into union with God or the divine. It's being in integrity with yourself, knowing how to hold yourself, not self-abandoning, and learning how to hold yourself in your ache as well as your yearning. That is your masculine. And moving deeper into the body and unwinding and feeling all of these feelings and the hurt is to unlock the feminine, to open wider in who you really are, to share your heart with the world by firstly giving yourself the space to feel your own heart. You're feeling agony, you're feeling pain, you're feeling heartache, you're feeling yearning, desire, like set yourself aside, set yourself some space to be present with those feelings, like to let those feelings move through you, to then create space. Because this is taking self-responsibility, because masculine men don't want women vomiting all of that onto them, right? They don't want that. And that's not their job. To share and express yourself with a man is to also know your own feminine practice and know to be in your own feminine practice. For when all of your stuff comes up, to feel it in your own time, in your own space, and then share and express with a man in a way that he can be with. And when I say that, I don't mean dumb down or numb out exactly what you desire to say or share, but how you say it and share it is important as well. And this is an important teaching in itself. So your home play for today is to create space for what you want, or start creating space for what you want. If you're with a man, you're in between dating and you're just not sure, when you're just not sure, like sit with that. Like, what is it about him, right, that you're not sure about? And if on a deep level you know it's not him, then trust and keep doing your inner work. Keep doing your inner work and trust that the more that you deepen into yourself, that you hold yourself, that you feel yourself, a match is going to also show up for you. And this goes for, like I mentioned, whether you're dating, in relationship, early relationship, or whether you're single. Start creating space for what you want and get really honest with yourself as well. Lots of love.